Hey guys, how are we doing? Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another video. Well, today we've obviously got a lot to talk about. If we look at the daily candles, we look at XRP for example. Yesterday, while I was asleep last night, XRP actually wicked down 34% on the day, and so far from the low has recovered 40% from the bottom. So this is a sort of volatility that we're having at the minute. I've got a few things to say about this. I'm going to talk about some structure. I'm going to talk about what's happened, and I'm going to leave us with where I think we're going to go next and what I think is to come. But first off, I want to say this. I did warn of this in my weekly newsletter this week, completely free to read. People are saying, oh yeah, but you didn't say this was going to happen. No, I never say what is going to happen. I always give my opinion on what I think is going to happen, and I was 60-40 that this wasn't going to happen. However, I did focus the majority, if not, well, this is the first part about Arthur Hayes. I literally said, look, we're following this fractal pattern, so if we continue to follow it, we should hit highs of about 162,000 by March sort of time. And people are saying, yeah, but this is what you said. And literally nothing has changed yet with this fractal. We're still ranging for Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin specifically is still exactly within the range. Didn't even sweep range lows. It's just altcoins that got the beaten. So nothing's actually changed for Bitcoin structure. But what I did say, and what I was saying in the article is, we've got big analysts and pointing you towards what their article said, who are calling for a pullback because of the macro, essentially because in this article specifically by Arthur Hayes, he thinks that Jerome Powell isn't playing ball with Donald Trump, so Trump's going to basically force him into lowering rates, which is what Trump wants to do, even though I don't think Powell wants to right now. Trump using Besant at the Treasury is going to force Powell basically to cut rates by sucking liquidity out of the market. And then I talked about gold's rally and potentially the DXY. So the gold is continuing to set higher highs, so that is showing that there's market uncertainty. This is what I was talking about here. Look, gold has actually set this high last week, setting the highest weekly close since, well, forever. The highest ever weekly close. And the only thing that I've been misstepping a bit on at the minute is the DXY. However, it looks like the DXY has just come up and not created a high. I would presume this is into retracement levels here, just on the short term. I know we've actually broken through retracement, so maybe we do set a higher high here for the DXY. But tariffs are something that are on a lot of people's mind right now. I essentially think, more in the lines of what Arthur Hayes was saying, he said we could come down to anywhere towards 75k for Bitcoin, which is this level, which is not this level, it's a little bit further down, it's like here. I think that's a maybe a stretch to bring us back down into this sort of area, but potential, there's possible. We still have the liquidity at 88,000. That's something that I've said that I've been cautious of, so there's potential for us to drop down and flush that out. However, and this is a big however, I do think if we look at tokens like XRP, we've flushed the liquidity we needed to flush. We've taken all this liquidity here on the 4 hour that was down at 185, where most of our stop losses were, flushing the bottom of the previous range, and so far have seen a strong reaction. If we actually look at XRP and the daily time frame, I'm just going to move us to the daily just so I can show you what I'm looking at. If we look at XRP on the daily time frame, we've nearly got as much volume so far today with another 12 hours left of the day than we have even on our breakout candles. So, well, we're probably about 3/4 of the way to what we were, or 2/3 of the way to a breakout candle. So if that continues, we should have the biggest ever volume day today. The higher the bounce and the higher the close today, the stronger it shows that XRP is. We've come down. If we look structurally, we've flushed the bottom of the range. We've literally just showed you in the liquidity pools right here. We've taken that liquidity at 180 and then since have bounced. So if Bitcoin does make that move down to the 88k range that I've been saying that is possible for a while, I'm not sure whether we do or we don't. But let's hope that XRP holds strong. If we look at XRP against Bitcoin, ETH and XRP dominance, we'll start against Bitcoin. No structure is yet broken. Again, for XRP, it's wicked down below the previous range and taken that potential liquidity there. We've basically come back and touched into this area here for Bitcoin on XRP. Let's just show you what I'm talking about. Where's my pen? Like, we've come in and we're testing like this area. We've come back into there, bang, and at the minute bounced. It's more clear against ETH and Bitcoin dominance. So against ETH, the 3-day actually looks pretty nice. What we've basically done is retested this high here. Awful drawings for me, obviously, but we've retested that high there. Let me take my pen off because I'm going to be drawing everywhere now. 1 second. Get me out of here. Get me back on. So I'm talking about this high. Look, we've retested that range high, held it so far as support, which we hadn't managed to do yet. We got close but didn't actually touch it. So now we have retested this area. Let's see if that's enough for us to bounce there for XRP against ETH. It still looks pretty strong, and currently the 3-day candle is in the green. We've still got 2 days and 13 hours if we take us to the daily. We could potentially engulf yesterday's price action very quickly here for XRP against ETH. We've looked at XRP Bitcoin. XRP dominance is the other one. Look, back into this previous range that was holding us in as resistance. Back tested that as support, breakout, back test that as support, and then potentially for the continuation for XRP dominance. That's what I would be expecting. I expect us to go to at least 12% of the market cap of crypto, if not higher, maybe towards 20%. Maybe setting a new all-time high. People are writing that out of the equation, but I think it's a possibility, but maybe not a probability. I'd be very surprised if we don't go to at least 12% for XRP dominance, which is at least a 3x from this position in terms of dominance. So what do we think is coming next? Essentially, what I'm saying is I think it's potential Bitcoin could come down to 88k. I think XRP is probably done the majority of its move. I would presume flushing out this liquidity is probably all we need to do. So looking for a turn in Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is where my eyes are right now. I'm showing you on the weekly. We've been in this ascending channel for a while. We faked out to the bottom. We've come back. We've now touched the top of the ascending parallel channel and have so far rejected that top. Alt season has historically started anywhere between 67.8% and 74% Bitcoin dominance. When it rejects from that area, that's been the start of alt season historically. And I'm showing you that here in 2017 and here in 2021. We haven't managed to hit that 67%, but we did get yesterday up to 64. Is that going to be enough? Because as we saw back in 21, the big breakdown did happen from about 63%. So could that be enough, that wick to the upside that we've just experienced? If we look on the daily, this could be a big hammer sort of reversal candle. Let's see, like everything with a pinch of salt for the first few days after there's been a big shakeout event. Things can reverse very, very quickly to the upside, and they can chop about too. So what we're doing is just waiting for the market to tell us what is going to happen next. But looking at that rejection on Bitcoin dominance, potentially thinking that Bitcoin could hit the 88 sort of K area, but also the alts look pretty strong, like XRP against Bitcoin, nothing is broken, and XRP is also to hit its liquidity targets to the downside. I would expect a stronger reaction from alts here than Bitcoin, although Bitcoin has yet to have lost so much market cap. So let's see, is there going to be a rotation now from Bitcoin into alts? Is Bitcoin going to suck in a bit more liquidity to get us to the 68 sort of percent region before rotating into alts? That's basically what we're waiting for now. I think we go aggressively to the upside very soon. I've been saying that for a while. This liquidity event doesn't change any of that. Like it just happens in crypto. It's very difficult to predict exactly when. Some people get it right, but they're gambling essentially because no one knows exactly when it's going to come. We just know that they do happen. And so if you survive this one, fair play, well done. There's nothing more to do than if you want to buy some extra crypto at a discount, probably be DCAing in now. And if you're just in bags like me, try and work out what's happening next. If you want to put a trade on, but don't rush into a trade either. Just keep your wits about you. Monitor the market. Don't get attached to it emotionally one way or another. And if it's really hurt you, then that means you should take more profits when we go back up. And don't get caught in the emotional roller coaster the other way. And if you're just chilling with it, like majority of people are who've been here for a cycle or two, let's look for greener days on the horizon. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please do subscribe and share it with a friend. Peace up. A-Town Down, Crypto Insight UK would say, oh, please read the newsletter. We talked about a lot of different things in there. Completely free. Go over there and have a read. Peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope you're all safe out there.